There is a subreddit called r/Banvideogames. What may just seem like a simple satire subreddit at first is actually quite the iceberg. So let's dive on the r/Banvideogames iceberg. Starting with layer 1. But first, thank you for Reddit user Goodjobfan for allowing me to make a video on their iceberg. Thank you. r/Banvideogames hate refers to a subreddit which was about hating r/Banvideogames, but this sub was taken over by anti-gamers who managed to become moderators, one of them being the sub's owner, Megatwins, who ended up to be an anti-gamer. There was an incident where some of the mods, who were anti-gamers, ended up banning some of the subreddit's users, telling them to write paragraphs explaining what they did wrong. Megatwins would eventually post about this on r/Banvideogames, with the title, "We banned literally every gamer." This entry is referencing to how on r/Banvideogames, instead of saying that's a subreddit, they call it a Facebook group. Megatwins 100 and Thumbs of Destiny are two well-known anti-gamers. The most infamous of the two is probably Megatwins. Megatwins was the owner of r/Banvideogames hate, but eventually banned a bunch of people for no real reason, telling them to make a whole bunch of reasons why they should be banned, and then posted about it on r/Banvideogames. Both of these two are also mods on r/Banvideogames. This next entry on the iceberg is talking about how on r/Banvideogames they censor the word gamer. That is pretty much it. With this next entry on the iceberg, it's just talking about how there's a Discord server for Banvideogames. That's it. Now we move on to the next one. This next entry is referencing to how on r/Banvideogames there's a bunch of minion memes. Gamers are subhuman is something that anti-gamers say a lot. Now to the next one. Anti-gamers will usually say that they've done research, even though it's usually fake. This next entry on the iceberg is talking about the times that Banvideogames and Banvideogames hate have raided each other, spamming memes, stuff like that. Now we move on to the last entry on this layer of the iceberg. BVG is satire. This is just talking about how Banvideogames is satire. Even though they go, "Oh, we're not satire," it's satire. Don't believe them. Now we move on to the second layer of the iceberg. It's getting colder. r/Big Gaming was a subreddit similar to r/Banvideogames, but instead of being as anti-gamers saying that games were evil, it would be as gamers who also thought games were evil. And there would be posts of, like, say, Nazis or the KKK with captions such as "Wholesome Gamer Picnic." This community was privated and cannot be visited right now. Poorly edited Google searches refers to how on Banvideogames there will be posts where it has a Google search, but either it's cropped to where it's just the search in the search bar and the anti-gamers are saying that that's the evidence, or they'll just cross out their results and just type something like "games are bad" or something like that. Celeste is Wholesome and NotaDuck448 are two infamous anti-gamers. They had both become mods at Banvideogames hate. They would comment on people's posts with NotaDuck448 saying that things are food even when they aren't food, like someone's pet or a stuffed animal or something. And Celeste would say that Persona 5 is a documentary and not a video game, which, in case you don't know, Persona 5 is actually a video game, and they would use that as quote-unquote proof that games were bad. and they would both end up making new accounts due to getting banned or getting their accounts deleted, with Celestis Wholesome making a new account and then basically saying that BVG was satire and to win against Banvideogames is to just not give them any attention. r/don't ban video games and r/ban video games are other subreddits similar to Ban Video Games Hate or I Hate BVG, in which they are about not liking banned video games. The last post on r/don't ban video games was a year ago, and on r/ban video games, it was taken over by anti-gamers. Next entry on the Iceberg refers to other banned subreddits where, it would just be the banned video games formula, but for other things. Upvote to Scare Gamers refers to how on banned video games, there will be posts which will say something like, "This is to scare the gamers," and then it will be like a picture of a shower or something. Overuse of emojis just means that anti-gamers use a lot of emojis in their posts. That's it. We finished layer 2 of the iceberg, now it's on to layer 3. It's getting darker. The first two entries on the iceberg are The Dan Show and Kevin Jones, which are two memes on the Discord server for banned video games. Another meme for banned video games is Auto Moderator is Debate Champ. U/sub to Layer Loss is an anti-gamer who got their account suspended. The Banned Video Games YouTube channel and the Banned Video Games Hate YouTube channel are YouTube channels for those respective subreddits. Whether or not they were made by people that made those subreddits, I do not know, but they have the same names as those subreddits. r/Emoji Police is a subreddit where people make posts about people who use way too much emojis, and apparently the sub is in association with Banned Video Games Hate. Make sure the lights on your submarine work, cause we are on layer 4 of the iceberg. r/Real Banned Video Games Breaking News is talking about a post on r/Real Banned Video Games, which was a made-up post about anti-gamers being evil. Similarly, this next entry was also a made-up post where the person who actually made this iceberg had made another post on Real Banned Video Games about the anti-gamer Celeste, just like torturing them in a dream, like talking about torturing them. Antis can't agree is just saying that often anti-gamers contradict each other with what they say. The PewDiePie is Ninja theory was a theory on the Banned Video Games Discord saying that the popular Let's Players PewDiePie and Ninja are one in the same. Incident */ arrow / hashtag and symbol @ star is the incident that led Thumbs of Destiny to leave the Banned Video Games Discord server. This next entry, Drama is Fuel, is referencing to how one of the reasons Banned Video Games is popular is due to the drama around it. Do not turn back now, because you are on layer 5 of the iceberg. We're almost to the end. First, let's get the joke entry out of the way, because the BVG logo found in 1984 picture, yeah, that's just a joke entry put in by the person who made the iceberg. The Banned Video Games Lore Wiki is a fandom.com entry on r/Banned Video Games. The Thumbs of Destiny YouTube channel is the YouTube channel for Thumbs of Destiny. Who would have guessed? We are now on layer 6 of the iceberg, the final layer, and also the final entry of the r/Banvideogames iceberg. The final entry is BVG isn't satire. Now, Banvideogames is still satire, but people on the subreddit pretend that it's not, and if you run into the subreddit and see like 1 or 2 posts, you might not realize it's satire at first. But just know that it is, in fact, satire. Well, there we have it, folks. The end of the r/Banvideogames iceberg. Let me know if there's anything I could do to make this better, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.